What's up, guys? It's Philly215 here, and today, this is a game with me and my friend Isaac1988 against Fulgore and Martin. This game was pretty fucking nuts. So let's just jump right in there. So I didn't know when this game first started off, like whether or not they were gonna rush, because this video is kind of like a compilation of this game right here, which was a really good game. It's a little long, and a couple of others, but the main goal of it is I'm always uploading videos where I win. And some people say to me like, oh, why don't you upload the ones that you lose and this, that, and the third. So this game is one of them that I've lost. Every one that I'm going to show in this video I've lost. So I'll kind of explain a little bit of why I lost and stuff like that. So pretty much this game starts off, I double base. I believe it's two cutters, an RB, and Isaac is a brute. So they double based. My scout's in the middle collecting money. So pretty much everything's all good. Still collecting money. I'm pretty much trying to go for early tanks, just because I kind of know that they're not rushing now. I mean, I don't see any warthogs. I think they actually make two. I'm avoiding the chopper just because I'm trying to avoid being jumped so I could collect some money. So I mean, why why get in a ram battle when you don't have to? So pretty much Isaac's gonna rush Martin, and I'm gonna deal with Fulgore. So I'm going reactor now. I'm going reactor fourth on my main. Still collecting a little bit of money here. There's the chopper, so I'm trying to avoid him.
Supply pad complete.
Okay, so yeah, guys, this is pretty much just a video of a couple of games I played tonight, where I lost, and I'll try and state a few of the reasons of why I lost. But yeah, I'm trying to do something different here. Show a video where I don't always win, because I definitely don't always win. Some of these more serious games I come close though, and I think this game I came close. Okay, so my reactor just got up. I'm building my second reactor. I'm going another supply pad. This is just the build that I've been doing when it comes to double basing, trying to get tanks out quick. This is the build I've been going. So this guy's actually not full blown rushing me, but he's at my base, and pretty much Isaac isn't even over there yet. He was on his way and dude showed up. So there's a couple of brutes in the car, so I'm like, oh, fucking great. So I'm building a barracks so I could get a couple of flamers out, building a vehicle depot. I'm going over to his base to ram whatever is coming out, because I don't know if he's going to full-blown rush or not. But it turns out that he doesn't. He only brought two in. So he's pretty much just causing a distraction. It's good game plan. So popping out a couple of flamers there. He got two warthogs, which he just rammed my supply pad. I don't even know why he would do that, because then he could ram my flamers, since I have a barracks.
Vehicle depot.
So yeah, nothing too eventful just yet. I get my vehicle depot up. Still no units coming out of dude's base. So I'm trying to sneak actually around this brute just so I don't get vortexed or anything. Building my tank, and now I'm gonna finish up the last slot on my main with another supply pad. Okay, so building the supply pad, I start getting vortex, so I'm trying to move to prevent that from like really going down. I kill his one brood, he hops the others back in, so I'm like, oh, fucking great, I gotta make more flamers. So it's just an inconvenience right now. It's putting me behind, because I have to deal with this fucking bullshit. My tank's about to come out, so I'm about to defend him off. Isaac just showed up, so pretty much everything's all good. Nothing crazy going on. He just destroyed that supply pad, so I'm gonna start rebuilding it again. Got a couple of flamers together, and I'm gonna attack that brute. Pretty much, I'm not worried about the brute. I'm worried about the brutes, plural, that he's bringing in. So I got a tank now, so that'll deal with his actual brute chieftain, and my flamers will deal with the actual brute. Okay, so he recalls, and so now I'm good. I bring my flamers over to the middle just so I could keep an eye on, you know, the traffic coming in and out. Trying to keep up. You know, notice this whole time I've kind of been making consistent tanks, even though I've been single pumping. So it's not like I'm full blown behind, but it was an inconvenience that I even had to deal with it. So Isaac's over here. He's destroying a couple of things. I decided to come over with my tank just to see what's going on, check shit out. And as of right now, it doesn't even seem like he's double pumping. So I recall, because I don't want to, you know, get jumped in case he does have tanks or something. So I'm just trying to play it safe right now. Got the flamers in the middle, so I'm checking what's going on. And now I'm gonna start trying to work on my double pump. Okay, so got my one tank in the middle, sending this one flamer to just go die or some shit. Isaac's still over there. Okay. Alright, so now I got 3 tanks together. About to send them over to his base, because I do notice that there's a slot that I didn't look at, and that's probably the vehicle depot. So my flamer just died. I see he has a tank, but I have 3 tanks. So far as of right now, the odds are stacked against him. Just got another tank out, so I'm sending 4 tanks over to his supposed vehicle depot. So now I'm over there. I see the vehicle depot building, so I immediately go for that. Just because I don't want him to be pumping the way that I am. Okay, so I destroy it, so I decide to now turn around. Still continuing building. So he has 2 tanks, so I'm like, alright, well, I mean, I got this guy fucking beat. So make him retreat. He's playing that annoying game where he's just going back and forth. Isaac gives me a couple of supplies to keep up with, dude. Or at least, not to keep up, but to stay ahead. So that's perfect. I'm trying to now get out again. This fucking guy's annoying, keeps harassing me. I get macked. So now we're getting close to being even. I think this guy's gonna actually research Canny though. I come back in just because that reactor's kinda hurt. I just want to keep harassing him because I got 4 tanks and he only has 2 as of right now. Now I'm going to start trying to research Canny. Still keeping that vehicle depot down. Trying to not get all my units killed. There is his 2 tanks again. Now they have Canny, so I'm like, oh, fucking great. Still not trying to lose any units here. So now I'm making him retreat again. Trying to kill this reactor while sending my hurt tank away from the other healthy ones. Okay, so I destroyed his reactor, so now I'm like, alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I got the advantage. Trying to research Canny, and then I'll come back in. Seems like a good game plan. I'm like, oh, dude, I got this guy fucking outnumbered. He has 2 tanks. Over there is not going too smooth, but he's still, I mean, keeping him occupied. He's still at his base. So I have 5 tanks now. Waiting on Canny. I'm actually going to try and heal these 2 tanks here. And, yeah. So pretty much looks good as of right now. Keeping eyes on his base. I got shit in the middle. Now Isaac is finally about to get pushed out here. Now here's where there was a communication error. He gives me money and flares to heal his dude, but my heal isn't up yet because I just healed my tanks. And this is the small incremental things that can cost the game. I'm not blaming it on anybody besides the fact that we didn't have communication. So I'm not trying to put the blame on him. It's just the fact that we weren't talking because he didn't have his mic in. I kept trying to heal him. I'm like, yo, wait for my heal to be up and I'll heal you. And I go back in. I'm like, alright, I'm about to wreck some shit. He gives me more money. I'm like, oh, my heal still isn't up because he was sending me messages saying that he could hear me. I see the vehicle depot's up, so I canny that because I'm trying to make sure that this guy isn't really building anything. There's a couple of tanks, so I'm like, oh shit, so I just full-blown canny this fucking thing and I leave. Now here's where it was like kind of like I don't know what was going on. I'm like, yo, here, hold your RB still and I'll heal him. And he just kept moving him. Like he, you know, Isaac wouldn't stop his RB. So I'm like, bro, I'll heal you. Just stop moving. And his RB just pretty much went in and died. Like I feel like that was a little kind of key thing there because I still have more tanks than him and I needed that RB. But I mean, he just kind of sent him in there. But fuck it, whatever. So now I'm going in. He comes in, RB glitch run, doesn't kill anything. So now I come in, still trying to keep this vehicle depot down, which I believe is actually maybe his third. I don't know. One of the reasons that I lost this game was because I didn't down tech when I got PT. So I destroy his one tank. So now I got 4 to his 3. Air's in here. Now he only has 2 tanks left. I get fucking macked, lose another tank, but my 4th one comes in, so I still have him beat. Keeping pretty much the side of his base down. Now, this is another thing with like communication. I'm trying to figure out if it's right here or not. Okay, so I kill that tank. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Start building another tank. So yeah, so now I'm starting to build another tank right there. Got 5 tanks. Still trying to stay in the fight. Can't. Okay, so yeah, my 1 tank just died there. Now there's a couple of air in here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Microing my canny. Still trying to keep this vehicle depot down. Okay, so now I'm seeing there's, you know, some air going on in here. I'm trying to help him out while keeping an eye out for the tanks. So yeah, so far it seems good. Everything seems like, you know, we're winning, right? So I'm coming in. It's kind of like still like a back and forth fucking stalemate. It's all over the goddamn place. So I mean, I'm pretty much double pumping this whole time. And I think, okay, so this is all new to me because it's been a while. It's been a couple hours since we played this, so I'm rolling with it too, guys. So I destroy that. I'm trying to now research PT, build my 4th reactor. So now I can't eat that tank, destroy it. So I still got him out tanked all day. So I'm coming in, I'm like, yo, you know, this is awesome. And I think right around here is where like it starts going real sour. I turn back, he flares, and I'm like, dude, keep your RB still. Now, for whatever reason, don't ask me why I healed an RB as soon as it came out of his base. But it was another thing, it's communication. Like, he flared, and I was so in the mix of things that I didn't understand what he was doing, so I then just sent off a heal because he was asking me for a heal before. So, there's a couple, you know, a bunch of money that could have been well spent on other things. But as of right now it's starting to seem like a stalemate. It's starting to seem like we got the same amount of tanks, so I'm like, fucking A. But the problem is, this is where it was. In my personal opinion, I don't think vampires, I don't think that banshees should have been going on this long in the game. Once again, trying to make this very clear, Isaac, I'm not trying to blame you for anything, but like, I think if we would have had like vamps, because Martin was still going banshees, I mean, the banshees are effective at keeping like me down, but if he would have had vamps, then I mean, what would the Covey have been able to do? Just rage? I mean, then that's all he has is an RB. I mean, you know, I don't know, but so pretty much now it looks like Blue is got him fucking out bansheed, or no, well, looks like they have about the same banshees, but Blue's just being fucking annoying and pretty much boosting back and forth. I'm researching PT and I'm like, I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, I can't lose that. I'm like, I can't lose that fucking vehicle depot. I'm researching PT. So I mac the air, and I'm literally fighting air with fucking tanks at this point. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to keep my vehicle depot alive, and this was fucking awesome. I was specifically triggering all my tanks to attack the air. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking close. Like, I was freaking out. The air thankfully goes away, and I research PT, and I start healing my shit. Now, this is where a fuckload of air comes in, the tanks come in, and, you know, my guy doesn't have too many Banshees, but this isn't his fault. This is like the, you know, in my opinion, this is kind of like, I don't know, I wouldn't say the Arby's map, but it's just like, the Arby's a fucking pain in the ass, so it's like, I don't know how to put it besides the fact that I didn't always have a D-bomb and the times that I did need it. So now it's pretty much, now they're winning the tide here. Like, for all I know, they have another base, and, you know, so at this point I'm stressing because now we're losing. There's a bunch of air, Isaac's got his Arby, so I'm like, shit, like, I mean, keep in mind, this whole time we're not talking, it's just kind of like free-for-all. I see right off the bat, this dude has a fuckload of tanks, and I have one tank now that's about to be destroyed. So I'm like, man, I'm just thinking that this is fucking game. Like, I mean, there's still Banshee to Banshee, I mean, there's no Vamps, so, I mean, I don't know. Some people can argue, you know, the Vamps would have killed it for us, because they wouldn't really do any damage, they would just prevent him from going Banshees. But my shit's getting destroyed by his air. I mean, I don't know. And they're keeping me down because they're boosting back and forth. I mean, I don't know. I felt like we had this game, and it just, I don't know. You see, my vehicle depot gets destroyed. Now he has more Banshees than Isaac. And, just, you know, it sucks because this is like kind of like the beginning of the end. You know,
local units.
I don't know. I really, you know, I don't want to say anything to throw anybody under the bus and put the blame on anybody. So it just, you know, it just kind of sucks because, like, I mean, look at my fucking tanks. I have 2 tanks, and you're about to see, like, you know, I'm about to go against a fucking army.
Complete. Enemy engagement.
So my vehicle depot just comes up, my second one. This guy has 4 tanks, and now I have fucking 2. Looking over there, and it doesn't really seem like any damage is being done. I don't know what's going on.
All units.
Trying to gather my tanks up. I got 3 now. It looks like Isaac's boosting his ship back and forth, but I think he's attacking the Covey. And I think the Covey has a shield too. So I got 3 tanks. I send them to the middle. I think I remember what happens here. Yeah, I see, dude, shit, I canny and move back. He cannies, and he cannies with all of his tanks on top of that, and fucking just barely destroys one. I lose another vehicle depot because of the Banshees. You know, it kind of sucks because we're not like doing the same strategy that they are. I go back in the middle, dude does another thing there, I canny move back, but sadly only my 1 tank's cannies back up. But I mean, at this point, you know, one, I should have down tacked. That's a complete thing right there. I should have down tacked. If I would have down tacked, I would have been able to like triple pump. I really fucked up. The other thing is, I think we, you know, Isaac, or wait, no, I'm smoking dope here. This is RB to RB. This isn't a brute, I don't think. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. We've been playing games all night, me and Isaac, so I can't even remember half the fucking games right now that we played. So there's this tank again. I can't even move back. Destroy the tank. He cannies again with all of his tanks. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even believe like we're about to lose this shit. So sorry guys, I know I'm smoking something here, like, because clearly fucking Isaac is an RB. But no, it just fucking sucks because there was a bunch of little things that I really think we would have won this game over that didn't come into play. But I mean, hey, that's, you know, that's why you perfect a strategy and you know, really get shit down. Here, you know, I'm just once again re-losing all my tanks. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, You know, he's got Isaac outnumbered now. This is just like a retarded Banshee to Banshee battle.
All units.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I'm like, yo, we fucking lost. Like, I mean, I was thinking that as soon as I seen that I was out tanked and we're not changing up our strategy. It's kind of like just praying at this point. I mean, look how many tanks he has. I can't even move back. Trying to not lose my shit. He cannies again with, I think, like all of his fucking tanks.
All units. All units.
I think that's Isaac in there raging. Yeah, it is.
All units.
Okay, so now I come back. I'm trying to attack the air. I mean, you know, try and be any help that I can. Tanks move back. I'm still fucking... I don't even know. At this point, I'm just like, what the fuck?
All units.
Okay, so he's coming back in with his tanks. I can't either hurt one.
All units.
But I mean, clearly, guys, you could already imagine at this point, it's like, oh man, you know, this fucking game. I mean, just look at the way shit's going down. Isaac's still raging shit. Blasting, cannied that guy. So I mean, we put up a hell of a fight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, just the way it went down. I mean, you could tell that this guy, which was a brute. I know. I'm sorry. I kept saying it was an RB. We were in a game though that I think I'm gonna actually show where I got shit on by an RB. I got shit on by an RB by two high level people twice tonight. So that's why I keep saying in the beginning it was an RB. It's not an RB. But yeah, this is where you could tell the dude went vampires. And I mean, you know, well, Isaac is going what's it call it? Vamps and Banshees. I mean, this guy got a fuckload of Banshees, but you could tell that this dude is switched when you see in a little bit that this dude just comes in with a fucking army of vampires.
All units.
I'm still at which point I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm practically single pumping just because I keep getting my vehicle depot fucking destroyed.
All units.
So now I'm going back to the middle. I'm trying to check out what's going on. At which point I know it's about to be fucking game right here. So I can't even move back. Which does pretty much a lot of fucking nothing. I mean, look how many tanks this guy has. So now it's just kind of duking it out. I mean, we're staying in the game, but barely. I mean, I'm consistently losing vehicle depots and shit. This is where I finally am like, hey, I should down tack, and it's just a little too late. But so at which point, I mean, just look at it. I mean, this is just all over the fucking place. I mean, we've lost. But it was a good game, guys. You know, this isn't the only game that I'm showing, though. I'm also going to show highlights of other games that I've lost against I Run Wars and Limits, and there's two other people. It was like SV something. I can't remember. But yeah, at which point this is where I blow up my base, and yeah, guys, I'm retarded. He doesn't bring in a full pop of Banshees. That was another game. I'm sorry. I've been up all night. All right, don't judge me. Okay, so this was our first game. That game's over. At which point I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm mad as shit. But yeah. So that was the first game, guys. Leave your comments or questions or anything or down below, and see if you could give me any pointers if anything I haven't said. You know, for anything I haven't said. So now it's gonna switch over to the blooper side where it's kind of like other games, and yeah. Alright guys, so now on to the blooper side of this video. This is the first blooper right here. This is where I go up against Limits and I Run Wars with my buddy Isaac 1988. Alright, so this is the question. Do you think they'll rush? Do you think yes? Do you think no? I don't know. You know, it's a tough choice with these guys. Psych. No, not at all. They completely do rush. Yeah, for some reason, I thought that I'd be able to get tanks out in time, but no, not at all. Reason for losing, didn't go warthogs. Next time I get these guys, I'm just gonna go fucking warthogs, I guess. I don't know, because apparently they just don't want the game to go any longer than that.
Alright, round 2, baby! If I shit the bed all over again, I'm gonna be so depressed. I really am. Oh, man. He's a fucking Anders, though. That's what sucks.
Local units.
Fuck is up with this lag? Oh, what?
Local units. Local units.
Shit.
Local units.
Oh, you straight fucked me on that. You left me.
Local units. Let's get it. Supply pad complete. Rolling. Awesome. On the move. All right. Awesome. Let's roll. Let's go. Rolling. Warthog ready to roll. Local units. On the move. Local units.
Motherfucker, you thought I was born on the wrong day.
Supply pad complete. Let's roll.
Fucking prick. I know he's going tanks.
Alright guys, so I pretty much go warthogs, even though I know clearly I'm not gonna win this game. So I get warthogs, he tries to hem me up with his ghost. I get the money for a D-bomb, drop it, he thankfully only takes one warthog. I then come back and ram limits with my 4 warthogs right here, hurt his RB. He manages to get away. I'm pretty much just harassing him now. My complete objective right now is to kill that RB. It's just full-blown, kill that RB, because I clearly know that I'm not going to win this, but, I mean, because those guys played the way that they did, and I just don't like going warthogs. That's just not my style. So he goes into rage mode, and I pretty much just juke him. I do a little bit of damage and just go away before he can rage me. I don't know where he is, so I'm kind of like panning back and forth. And at which point I see him, and he epically fails horribly, doesn't kill a single warthog. And, well, he starts killing warthogs here clearly, but I actually ram him. I have 2 left, and I pretty much chase him down and then just kill him, which was fucking awesome. That's all I wanted to do. And then when it was, when I killed him, I then just self-destructed my base and ended up sending him a nice old message saying bye-bye RB with a nice old smiley face. But yeah, that was this was the second game going against Limits and I Run Wars, and Isaac his Xbox froze, so I mean clearly we didn't win that, but thought a little bit of ice in the wound, sent him a nice old message. Yeah, on to the next blooper.
Why do I feel like this might be a game?
Hear it? Knock, knock. Anyone home? Shrapnel flying.
All units. All units.
RB's dead. This guy got a fucking shitload of tanks.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this this little video, this little montage I got going together. But be sure to click the Affiliate 215 watermark in the bottom right hand corner, and that'll take you straight to my channel, guys, where you can check out all my other content and all my other Halo Wars videos, my other videos I've been making. I thought that this was a good game against Saint, or not Saint, ST Shadow and PSY Rida Manus or whatever. Once again, another game we could have won, but it went a little sour because I didn't down tech, and the RB was a bitch. This was the game that I was talking about when I kept saying the RB this, the RB that. This was the game that I was referring to, and then they brought in a shitload of fucking vampires. But alright guys, hope you enjoyed watching. Leave comments, likes, rates, favorites, all that good stuff. Alright guys, peace!